What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's We're Just Guys, episode Scottford, young Scottford 33.
Word.
We got Trev, we got Skylar here. What's going on, everybody? We back.
How's everybody doing?
It's actually, you know, it feels like it's been a while, but
it's been a while.
So you just put the last episode out, but it was recorded like the week before, right?
Yes.
They ain't gotta know that, bro. They ain't gotta know that. I'm just kidding. They gotta know that sometimes.
No, it just woke me up because I saw the new upload and I was like, oh yeah. Because I forgot that we like didn't record, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great. It's pretty great having a whole thing happening here when we're doing things.
No, yeah.
Recording things. Tings.
Oh, you know,
Stuff and things.
Honda
No, yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a hot minute.
It has been a hot
minute.
minute.
It has. It's been a little minute.
Yeah. It's been a spooky minute.
Oh, do you guys, what are you doing for Halloween?
James wants to go to some places. I don't know if I'm going to go yet.
So there's a wedding.
Ew.
Yeah.
Halloween wedding?
Oh, good one. Yikes. There's a wedding that was it's different. I'll say that because they want to do a costume wedding, but it's like a wedding, so it's still proper, but in like Halloween themed? Yeah. So Zoe's doing the makeup for them. They're doing zombies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So the bride and groom is gonna be zombies, and we might go with some like Dapper Dan's fucking skeletons. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but it's gonna be pretty fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty litty.
So damn, I can't.
But I don't know. I mean, like, cause I don't know how long it is. So night's still young. You know what I mean? Hey, fuck it, I might go trick or treat.
Well, I'm probably gonna be up in Clemmy.
Oh yeah. The old Clemmy.
They're just gonna party.
Feel that. Yeah, James
I'm gonna be Edward Elric.
Who? Oh yeah. I got you.
Are you 3D'ing anything? 3D something.
I should.
Do you the pocket
print
watch?
Like a gauntlet, right?
The even if it's just the
hand,
yeah. The pocket watch, the hand thing.
Pocket watch is gonna go crazy.
That
would be crazy,
bro. I'll help you, bro. I'll paint that shit up, boy. We looking so clean.
This shit gonna go crazy.
Yeah, man. Or you just bring a big old owl's head.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be dope too.
I've thought about it.
With the seal on the inside of it.
Woo!
Oh, it's on the body though.
Nah. Oh yeah, it is.
That'd be dope though.
Yeah.
But James just want to go eat. First thing he put was a bar crawl, which I was just like, I don't know.
I don't
know
see,
about that.
That does sound like a vibe, kind of.
I think it's the day before though.
Yeah. But everybody's still probably gonna be in their costumes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like that does sound cool, but at the same time, it's like.
And he just sent this new one that is at 5 Church, Charleston. I don't know what that is.
No,
a party at the House of God.
I hope not, because that's weird.
On Halloween.
That's weird. But I mean, I might. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm dressing up, dude. You know how I do. I usually wait till the day before. I'm like,
yeah, I could do this.
I'll go as
That'd
common.
Be interesting. It turned out common. It wasn't supposed to be common.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, man, you make
Certified
a good
boy
Aubrey.
lover.
Oh man,
just fucking comments. The academics, yeah.
Man,
this shits are hilarious.
Hell yeah, that's
somebody was like, stop posting this nigga.
Yeah, word. Ooh, basketball season started yesterday too.
Oh heck yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
The Bucks waxed the Nets ass. No Kyrie though, because Kyrie don't want to get vaccinated.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay, that Kyrie saying that made me want to go get vaccinated this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Kyrie staving off his vaccination. It's just like, damn.
It's so weird though. Well, I mean, these vaccine mandates are really weird, but also like you see these fucking $1 million players turning it down. Yeah. Like you're foregoing money because you don't want to get vaccinated. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. How rich are you to?
But I do think it is crazy that there are mandates for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, all the extra shit that they're doing with it it's weird.
Yeah.
Like the one they had at the college, like they put a button, like a bio button, that tracks your I think you're supposed to get if you have the vaccine or if you
that
don't.
Shit is
or
weird,
like that.
bro. I'm telling you, the vaccine,
and then,
all that
it
vaccine
still tracks
passport
where you go and everything. And I was like, yo,
wait. Expand on that because that sounds a little Star David-y.
Well, that's
it's very Star David.
That's like the beginning. That's like why all these people like don't want to get vaccinated because
right.
Then,
like,
then you start getting into all this like vaccine passport shit.
Yeah,
and it's literally just wanting to. It's literally just the government taking control of more part of your life.
Was it in Canada? They like you have to be able to show your vaccination status to go to like restaurants and outdoor shit.
That shit
and
is
people were
so
like, "What
crazy.
are you talking
Especially about?" when you fucking have higher antibodies if you've already gotten COVID and gotten over it.
That's also my medical history, which you have no business meeting. It's my medical.
Yeah,
history.
that's why there's fucking HIPAA laws.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I want to feel better about it. So sometimes I think about it and go, well, maybe that's just the government's trauma. Maybe that they got hit so hard that they don't know how to cooperate with this.
Okay, but they're also human beings like us.
Yeah, I know
that that's not okay.
But no, I'm not saying it is. I'm just trying to understand it because half of me goes, oh, this is extreme control. Mm-hmm. But part of me also goes, is like, if I was in a position where I have to protect or have to mandate or do this bullshit, like, I want to be able to confidently figure out what to deal with, when to deal with it. And I'm assuming they think people want to do that too, which is why, like, because I even thought about this when it was in the height. I was like, I want to go to a place and wear something where somebody can know if I'm safe or not, or if the air has COVID, and then my watch or something turns red if it's COVID in the air. I'm like, okay, I got to bounce.
Okay, that's cool.
But the problem is
cool, and that's not that's you having a certain thing that can detect something.
Right, but if I give it out and everyone's doing it, and they're like, "Oh, your watch is red," I'm not going near you, bitch. Like, I don't know. But
then we're creeping into some like weird Black Mirror type shit.
Yes,
that's what I feel like that civilization is heading towards.
Because it's the aftermath. It's
like the social credit score.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
That's straight up Black Mirror.
Is this not
social credit score?
Have you not heard about that?
It's in China, right?
Yeah, but yeah. They have a social credit score.
The fuck does
and they've been thinking about looking at your your search history.
I don't think I'm comfortable with that.
Your search history and your credit debit card transactions to affect your credit score.
Your social credit score.
No, just your credit score.
So
not here, right? In China.
China.
Right?
I don't know if they do that specific part in China, but they're thinking about like implementing that.
So
the whole talks of it. No, here.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Implementing my search history and a fucking credit score.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. Yeah. Listen, if we got to do a revolution, it's just what it got to be.
Ain't no way.
That's too far. That's too far. That right there. No, I'm not. No.
But like, why?
Just to more accurately display your credit score.
No.
But it's been going well.
I guess they're trying to. I guess they're thinking that they could crack down on more people that have ridiculous spending habits.
I don't give a damn.
Because what your credit score shows is not really your spending habits. You know what I mean?
True.
But what is it going to do for me?
Your credit score, you always try to. I'm not embellish, but you try to prop up your credit score more than everything else, more than how much you actually spend or like pay or whatever.
I'm still confused on what they were going to do if they found out my credit score is boo-boo.
It's basically just to figure out who's going to get loans or not, essentially.
Yeah, you don't.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I'm good.
That is next level scary. Yeah, because that only goes into the idea of they want less people to get loans. Because if things are going fine and the right amount of people are getting loans, it's not even a problem they would even look at. But if they're saying, oh, maybe banks don't need to be putting that much money into all these people. Maybe they should chill the fuck out or something like that with everyone.
Banks don't even give out loans like that.
They don't. There's a whole Falcon
they don't even give out loans like that.
My guy Falcon, shout out to Falcon, Sam. You know what I mean? Can't even get a loan.
I'm just saying, like, yo,
it would be loans or like we have like student aid, that type shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. No, I'm good.
But I don't understand. Like, is it really that big of a problem?
No, it's not. But I don't know why they're talking about doing.
They're Iron Manning it.
That's like the whole shit of fucking of them checking your transactions over a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that has benefits.
Like over I
think it's over like 600 or some shit or.
I'm sorry. Over 600.
I thought it was over like 9,999. That's why like.
I think that's what it was.
If you want to put money in your bank account, but you don't want that
right
governmental shit, you're supposed to go 9,000 because as soon as it hit 10.
Yeah, that's like putting money in. I'm saying like, or I don't know if it was like, I think it's like transactions maybe on like like Venmo or those kind of apps.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like if you're paying this much amount of money for something, it's like over a certain amount, then they'll be like they have to look into it. I think that's what.
Well, I guess that has beneficial properties to it too, because it's like if I get my shit stolen, somebody's maxing out my credit card. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to be informed, or at least know that that's not me.
Yeah, but if that's like how like say you have a business and that's how you pay like a lot of your employees, then like they're just gonna be constantly like, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Constantly talk to your bank. Get a repertoire. That was how credit was formed. Mm-hmm. I talked to Zoe about this. Zoe is good with this, bro. We talking to our banks. They know us. They know her. Her family has worked with that bank for years, so it's good. I talk to my bank. My bank knows who I am. They go, "Hey, what's good?" I'm like, "Hey, what's good? How's it going?" They're like, "Hey." So I know people who work there. They know me. I've been there for years. They understand where if I have a problem, they go, "Hey, are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great." And they're like, "Cool. We just want to know. Nothing's been frozen. Nothing's been done like that. We just want to make sure everything's good." Cool. Why are people not talking to their banks like this?
Well, you also say talk to your bank, but it's really just like that one specific bank that's close to you, right?
Yeah, one branch.
I mean, I have
one branch.
Shout out Navy Federal. I have Navy Federal. That is everywhere.
Yeah. But you like whenever you're saying you're making relationships with these people, it's probably just at that location. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you were to move, those relationships would be gone.
True, but it wouldn't take much effort to call whoever you're nearest by and go, "This is what's going to be happening in the next few weeks.
Well, that's like
don't be alarmed if something occurs because I do own this account and this will occur."
Right.
Hey, that's what you're supposed to do when you go out of town. Like if you
Yeah.
go out of
Yeah,
town,
or
you're
like
supposed
leave
to
the
go,
country.
"Hey,
Yeah.
I am leaving. It's still me. Don't worry about it." And they usually ask you like, but again, I'm fine with doing that because I'm talking with a private business that I'm handling my business with.
Right.
I don't need the government to overshadow that. I've already got something good going.
I think they should probably be focused on other things that are probably issues that other companies that are third party can't do by themselves. And so far, banks have been doing that. Yeah, there's been fiascos. Yeah, there's been some issues, but that's on them. It's not on the government to come in and go, "Hey, we're gonna fix this."
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to really fix. It's just like this is the system you've allowed us. It's capitalism. That's how it works. Capitalism works that if you have a shitty a company and they're selling a product, I don't have to use it because there's a company that's going to be better. Then they have to change. So why are you coming in influencing everyone else's I don't know service pretty much? It just feels weird.
Sounds like Biden got to go.
Damn, that was a while.
I give him some time.
I mean, he was the first one like talking about checking into people's banks and stuff.
Oh no, you got to go. That's not what we're doing.
That is so
That's
odd.
not what we're doing. Mm-mm.
I mean, like, what is the gain? I don't understand.
Yes, it's just so.
Because I remember the government one time, they was like, because they had to like, they wanted to see like my bank statements or something. So I was talking to them, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just call your bank and they'll send it to me." I said, She was like, "Yeah, I'll just call them and they'll send it to me." She called me the next day, was like, "Hey, I need you to send me the bank statement." I was like, "Yeah, I know, because the motherfuckers can't give you my bank statement. I have to do that. Like, I get you but hey, your body got to go if you talk about that. Like,
That's so wild.
I'm glad that the government doesn't know what's going on in my bank statements because you don't need to know where my money going unless, I don't know, like, I'm a drug cartel leader or something. I don't know, but I'm not. I'm sure alone.
Guess there's been frequent transactions to Mexico.
Word,
Yeah.
I got a cousin.
Come on now. and even in. The bank should report that to you and still shouldn't give you my statement and just be like, "Hey, maybe you want to talk about this. You got some of these things going on. Maybe you want to keep that up. You don't need to do nothing extra."
That is almost the equivalent of when Robinhood gave the information to the hedge funds.
Yeah.
And then to think about it, the government is the hedge funds of banks. So if the government needs something from the banks, I don't see it past the banks going, "Sure, hedge funds of my companies around the nation, your nation, thank you."
Yeah.
That's weird. But it is a system that is in place. And I think it is overreach and abusing of a little bit of power
Fuck yeah.
to use that ability to go, "Yeah, I want to see everything."
Yeah, it's 100%. Cool. This is a great segue. This is 100% an overreach. I told you guys I got some Netflix shows that I am really
Oh yeah,
really spectacular. I think. There's one, Designated Survivor. Do you know what the Designated Survivor is?
No.
So when they had the State of the Union there's one person that they send somewhere else to stay because if everybody dies, you still need somebody to run the government.
Right.
Well, Designated Survivor, everybody died.
Oh shit.
He was the Secretary of Housing and Development or something like that.
Oh,
one person of Congress.
Sent that guy away? No.
Right.
Right. No, but it's because he was getting fired that day.
Bruh.
So they sent him to not be at the State of the Union.
Did he do it right? Did he do it?
And now he has all the power.
The murders.
Did he do the murders?
No. It's a good show, though.
Did he do the murders?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did he do the murders?
No.
Dude, the fucking guy was going to get fired today.
It was a massive bombing of the Capitol building.
Oh!
Yeah. Everybody died.
Did he do the architecture?
Huh?
Did he do the architecture?
No. The Capitol building? No.
He had the blueprints in his car.
The Capitol building's been there for a long time, bro.
He was in it. He was doing it.
But he survived.
He just knew where to stash the bombs.
He survived, and then the designated survivor of Congress, she survived. And that's all I can really say because I don't want to spoil anything.
It's kind of nuts.
But it's a crazy show, and it's literally just following his time as being the designated survivor that had to become president.
Wow.
And there's a lot of talk about because he's an independent, so he shuffles the line of I don't care what you say, I don't care what you say. We're gonna do this together. Let's figure it out.
Oh.
And he's
fire.
Huh?
Kind of fire.
It's super fire. It's really fire. Because there's a lot of times where they talk about governmental overreach and, whoa, if you do that, you're setting a crazy precedence that I don't think you want to set.
What is fucking going on right now?
And you would think like it would be a slow show, but it's just panic situation after panic situation.
Tension.
It's great. It's really great. It's a great show. Again, like I was saying earlier, I don't think Netflix understands how to end shows because I just didn't like the ending. I just felt that they ended it very quickly. I knew that it was going to have to end because the election was coming up, so now he wouldn't be the designated survivor again. If he gets reelected, he would be.
Then he blows those people up.
Wow. But yeah, they just don't know how to end shows. But it's a really great show. I even told my mom to watch it. And I happened to see a TikTok of somebody who was talking about some shows, and they had designated survivor, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Why is he's on it? Like he's always on it.
I've heard about Succession. Have you heard of that one?
I've seen that. It's on
I've heard that's a good show.
HBO Max.
HBO Max?
Yeah.
Succession, okay.
I've heard that's a good show.
Always being promoted.
I don't remember what it's about, to be
I don't
honest
either.
with you. I've just heard multiple people say that it's good.
Okay. I'm gonna have to peep that. I do have HBO Max.
I'm watching British Bake Off.
Dracula. 3-episode series. Episodes are about an hour and a half. The first episode, I'm not gonna front on you. That shit was crazy. Second episode.
Is it live action?
Is it like, it's not animated. No, it's like people. It's really good. It's super good. First and second episode, I was absolutely taken aback, and I was like, yo, this is going to be a crazy series, because I didn't know it was 3 episodes at the time. Third episode came. The beginning's kind of good. But again...
A lot of blood sucking?
Well, it's Dracula.
Probably a lot of sucking, too.
A lot of blood sucking out of the dick.
But it's like a really good show. The first half of like the third episode is pretty good, and then it just like trails off. Like I don't know what Netflix got going on through their head, but they just let their shows trail off. Ended on like a strong point and note that flows with what you had going on. And like I get the ending, but I don't think the ending should have been the ending. It just didn't felt like rushed. It felt like, oh, we just got to end it. So this is, I guess, a cool way to end it. Mm-hmm. And then nobody else just decided to pitch in an idea. And they were just like, all right, go with it.
Is it like Lost? You ever heard about Lost? How?
Is that the one with Tom Hanks?
No, that's Castaway. No.
Wilson?
Lost was that show with the whole, you're on the island.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on the island. And your bag smells like coconuts. No,
I've never seen it, but I have heard of it.
Yeah. The pilot of the show was like $100 million, like the biggest pilot that anyone has ever aired on ABC or something, and on network. But they needed the plane, so they got a real plane and like destroyed it and like had it like pyrotechnics.
And that was $100 million right there.
That of itself was like but it was fire. It was so cool. Like your way to do things. Jack's like what the and the shit boom. Motherfuckers are dying on the plane. Somebody gets sucked up in a propeller or that was just for the funeral cost. Like it was just it's what but. After that, it didn't have the same budget, but it was still like good, but it didn't have the same hype that it had in the beginning, and then that trailed off, and then you might get another height, but it will never reach the same height that you got in the first episode. Okay. Is that how Netflix shows are?
No. Well, I don't want to say that because like, so Designated Survivor's 3 seasons. First 2 seasons are great, and the 9 episodes up until the last episode is great. It's like fun to watch. Dracula. First 2 episodes are great. First half of the 3rd episode is fairly good. It's literally when they're like, all right, let's wrap everything up and put it in a bow. You're just like,
why the fuck?
This is not a good present. You didn't even wrap that shit well. Like, the fuck is this? Like, I'd rather you just give it to me open. The fuck was that? You tried to put a bow on goddamn paper you just glued? Like, what the fuck is this? No.
This metaphor is
should look like a kindergartner did this guy.
Word. It's just not satisfying.
No, I don't like your fucking macaroni plate, you bitch.
So yeah, no, it's just not. It's not. I don't like the way they end their shows. But I also did find a whole crazy news series, and it's just like in different countries, and they're interrogating suspects, trying to get them to confess. I haven't watched it yet, but I forgot what it was called. But I was looking at the UK one. And like Kit Harington was one of the suspects. Like it's a made up shit. It's not real.
Oh, I was like, is this what?
My fault. It's not real. But
what did he do?
I think he's in there getting interrogated for the rape of his coworker.
He watches some pretty crazy shit.
I didn't watch it yet, but it looks really good. I do want to watch it, and it's like several different areas. It was like UK. I think one was like Australia. It's just different spots and like different like stories. It looks cool.
Okay.
I'm going to watch it. But those first 2, even though I'm saying the ends of those first 2, Dracula and Designated Survivor are ass. Oh, you got to watch it.
The ride was better.
Like
the ride was worth it.
The ride is amazing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a ride. That first season of Designated Survivor was the wildest shit I've watched in a minute. I'm not going to lie.
More than Squid Game. The Ponder.
I think Squid Game... Ooh, that's an interesting question.
You know?
Do I like the season of Designated Survivor more than Squid Game?
Did Designated Survivor because I remember watching Squid Game and it was like one of those things where you would feel your heart.
Yeah.
In certain scenes, you'd be like, oh fuck.
True.
When he's just.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think Designated Survivor is more just like. It's like the biggest what if situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And you're just sitting there like, shit.
You're just
how this shit would go down?
God damn.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like whenever the State of the Union happens, like I might be sitting there like, damn, like.
Oh god.
You're watching it like a NASCAR race.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wonder when the crash is gonna go.
Yeah, it just literally just had me sitting there like, damn, like, is this how we would have to try and deal with this shit? If this shit actually just happened, like, what the fuck? And this is a lot of shit. It's just a lot, it's just shit after shit going down. And it's not like this dude was prepared to be the president. It's not like he was even in an elected position. He's just a dude in the cabinet that was about to get fired. And now you've got to run the fucking country because there's nobody else to run it.
God damn.
Everybody died.
Did he ever just go, no, I'm good?
There's several scenes where they talk about, obviously, they're like, he's just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. People are telling him, yo, like, you're not going to be good. Ooh.
Does he have, like, nobody by his side, though? Like, they've got to elect, like, some other representatives to fill those positions, right?
You got to watch the show.
That's
why it's so good. He has to go through. He literally had to rebuild the government.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate Avengers team. Oh, word.
He
is he eating White Castle?
Yo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I knew he was a good actor, but like,
yeah.
Oh, he played his role amazingly.
He is a really good actor.
He's a really good actor, yeah. He felt like a star in this show, and he's not even like the super like main person. He's like one of the 5 main people. But oh my god, he's great. He's great in the show. That shit was absolutely great.
Oh man.
So yeah, you should peep those.
You watching any shows recently? That's pretty.
I mean, other just you and
you've been watching me.
Occasional Full Metal Alchemist every now and then.
Oh,
yeah, I've been watching you every night outside your window.
Oh,
okay.
Where?
Yeah, I have a TV out there, so it's like free.
Yeah, I turn on Netflix and I watch you.
Yeah.
Outside of you.
It's like, you never seen those YouTube channels where it's like you can just pop in a channel and they're playing like an episode of Chowder from 2014.
Wow.
No, it's more like one of those things where you just like walk past. You ever like walk down your neighborhood and you just see somebody's TV from like the inside and you're like,
you just stop and just like,
oh, Space Jam.
yeah. So that's how I've been watching. I just walk past the same house in my neighborhood every now and then. I just follow up where they are.
Nice. That's okay.
No, but yeah, that's a good ass show though.
Yeah,
it really is.
I'm telling you, man.
There'll be moments. It's funny because they put you into the mindset of a legitimate psychopath, and you'll be thinking like, you know, you're on their side. You're on their side just because they're the main characters, but then you'll get to a point where like these motherfuckers are crazy because they're justifying it in their own head, and you're like, these motherfuckers. Crazy.
You snap out of it. You go, wait.
Yeah, you go, yeah, exactly. They do some shit and you're like, wait a minute. No. These motherfuckers are crazy.
Oh, God, I gotta catch up on this show.
Oh, man.
Because that's definitely, the first season was definitely kind of just like, I'll be like, Joe, like, I mean, I get it, but relax. Then you do something, I'm like, I mean, okay. All right.
Wait a minute.
And then he does that one thing that you're just like, all right, buddy. All right,
it's always
built a box.
He always goes. His voice gets deeper. His inner monologue. He's like, I just couldn't stop myself.
Yo, that's a good show. That is a good show.
I have a problem.
Okay.
I think so. I think I watch shows on like a, you know how like there's like a winter solstice and like a summer solstice and shit.
Sure.
I think I have like a show solstice. And I'll go in and I'll just watch an old show that I've been watching for like a generation, or like for like a decade. You know what I mean? I'll just go back and watch. Like, I remember watching Doctor Who. You guys know this. All of you at home know this. The show. The older I get, the more I would think I would feel like the show is worse. If I'm being honest with you, the show started off in the 60s as a kid show. Like, why am I into this? It's the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. If I'm being honest with you. Goofy. But every time I watch it, there's just something about it that just goes, oh! Like, it's just like, bro, there was a scene where the lady is in a closet, and she turns, it's all one shot, and she turns around, and there's coffee. And you're like, we're going. And she's like, you just can't come, we're leaving. Kicks the door behind him, the TARDIS goes in. Still one shot. And it's the big bitch is big on the inside. And they're just like, where are we going? And this shaky cam all of a sudden, like, when did they get mature? When did they start doing mature cinematography in this bitch? Why is this happening? I don't know, man. Every time the show like does a drastic change in like either a doctor or something, like the budget goes up. And then I was telling Zoe about the story I had back in like 2016 or something like that. Or probably 2015. I remember it being like the November, December area. And there was this time where they had this theatrical release of this movie of Doctor Who. It was coming out all over the world, but it never came out in Charleston. It was crazy. I remember going to the grocery store and seeing the lady who was ringing us up, and she had like a Doctor Who keychain or somewhere. I was like, oh, are you ready for the day of the doctor? She was like, you already know. I was like, it was like, it was popping.
This is a throwback, because I do remember it. It was a crazy time. Okay.
My mom didn't know what the fuck we were talking about, but it was like a thing. It was like a cultural thing. And that movie, I rewatched that movie, and bruh, it's just good. And I hate it, if I'm being honest with you. I disliked how much it's good. Because it has no right to be. It's the goofiest premise, man. It's about this guy, bro, who time travels in spaceship, who it looks like a police box, bigger on the inside, kidnapping women in families, going out, people die all the time. All the time. All the time. Motherfuckers are dead. You see somebody in the first 5 seconds, you're like, he's gonna die, she's gonna die, you're gonna die. That's it. There's no... Bro had his lady convince this girl that he was gonna save her, and was like, bring her down. Tell her I'm gonna save her or something. I don't know. But bring her down. We need data on how she's gonna die. And she was like, you want me to lie to her? He's like, I don't care what you do. But bring her here. I was like, yo, what is wrong with you, dude? It's so, like, you could see the progression of this, like, hopeful, quiet guy to this, like, hero, loud, extreme dude to this, like, young adventure guy to this grumpy, depressed, control freak who, yeah, he wins. But how many of y'all are going to die?
A majority.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty crazy. And it hits you with some potholes, just some crazy. I mean, not even just potholes, but just like you're watching, like, oh, fuck, it's over. Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a moment where there was this villain and she just made the shit rain from the sky. And we're like, why are you making it rain? Like, like literal water. And then they pan to graveyards. And the graveyards start busting out. And the rain's like this metallic fucking thing, and it's taking over bodies. And now it's like, how are you going to be the living fighting the dead? There's more of them. It's over. Rant's over. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, the show's great. And I've been rewatching. And I don't know what the next Solstice is going to be. I passed my Smallville phase, and now I'm in Doctor Who phase. And I don't know what's going to be after that. Who knows?
It's a lot of stuff.
A lot of good shit.
I still got to finish my rewatch of Chuck.
I feel like I should go back and watch Psych.
I mean, that's always a good watch.
Right.
It's always good. I have to finish that too because the second movie came out. I haven't watched this. I don't even think I watched the first one, if I'm being honest.
I don't think I watched the first one either. I know I didn't because I didn't watch the last season.
See, you and I told you.
I know.
I didn't know there was Psych movies.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
I told you.
Yo.
When I watched it, I told you. I said, "Yo, you're gonna want to watch it because you can just feel it. You know they're not done. They're done, but you know they're not done. Oh, you need to watch it.
The moment Juliet found out.
This is a wild moment.
Did she die?
No.
Oh.
Was there an episode where he thought she died?
That might be possible. I can't remember.
I don't remember. I feel like there was an episode where like she got hit by a car or something. I'm mixing shows, but she like died and like it was like all like not like a vision, like he really looked at it that far and was like, this could happen. He was like, wait, or it was like what would happen if he didn't tell her.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That was crazy because he went back, like he went forward, like he became a psychic.
He thought about the whole. He was like, if she didn't find out, and then the whole episode is.
You're watching the whole episode and it ends like you're like, no, what the fuck? And then it goes back to that moment. He's like, wait.
That shit was crazy. Crazy.
That show was so good, man.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to watch
a whole bunch of it, but so like, so good. Spoiler. But I know that he's not actually psychic.
That's not a spoiler. You learned that in the first episode.
Oh, that's the synopsis.
I haven't watched it in chronological order.
No, that's the whole joke. Is do you know that he's not a psychic?
Right.
But
that's the question. Do you know? That is the question of the show. Do you know he's not a psychic? Like we are watching.
Yeah.
But as you're watching people.
Yeah.
Because that's really the first episode.
Yeah. Because. The whole thing is, he keeps calling in to the police to tell them who did it because he's just that great of a detective. And then they finally just go like, yo, like, you've called in way too many times. And this last one, we found out he had an accomplice. It had to have been you. You have to explain how you know all these things. Like, how do you just keep knowing who the bad guy is? And he was just like, I'm psychic. And then he had to pull off
Was
some
he an
shit.
accomplice?
No.
That's funny.
He just had to pull off that he's a psychic, and he, because he's a detective, he's detectiving things around the police station to prove that he's a psychic when the time comes, and they just all live as if he's a psychic, except the people that know him, like his dad and his best friend. But they play along because they find out he's not technically. That's a crime.
It is. He could go to prison for years. It's so good, man. Why is the show so good?
It's I don't know, man. Because and it's also like there's people that don't believe him, but you can't prove it.
Well, that's what I was thinking about too, because like he does those vision things.
It's not a vision.
Yeah, yes.
I know it's not a vision, but he literally goes through it every fucking time.
Yeah. You gotta pull it off. You gotta sell it.
Even to the viewer though.
Like, oh yeah.
But they'll do the thing where he'll like, and he'll just go, and then he'll look, and then like zoom in and
he'll
go
get something else. Yeah. Dude, when they brought that in, I think it was season 7. I was like, that's clean.
The best scenes are when they like, I mean, I don't know if this is spoiler or not. I doubt you already know the premise. So they'll go back and
it's
like,
a whole show. They'll get over it.
Yeah, when he was like a kid, and he'll be like, his dad will take him places, and he'd be like, how many hats were in the store? He's like, come on, man. He's like, how many hats were in the store? He goes, 9. And he'll just go back because the dude over the counter, the guy over there, but he's not looking anymore. He just has observed everything so well.
That's crazy.
It's so, bro.
It's being literally one of the most observant humans in the world. So
yeah,
he just sees things that you just normally wouldn't see or you wouldn't think about. Like when you walk into if you're walking anywhere, you technically have seen all the hats in there, but you're not gonna remember that because you're wearing observing. But he was taught that doesn't matter. You know, you saw it. What is it? You saw it.
Man, there's some episodes where they challenge him, like the bad dudes, like Yang and them boys.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's like enemies. There's like arch enemies in this fucking show, man. And it gets to points where you're just like, can he pull this off still? Can he really do this?
I mean, there's certain moments. There's certain moments that you're just like, oh, they're gonna know. They're gonna find out.
It's over.
Like, when does he get life in jail?
Word. You're just like, no, he's done. And then just some way, somehow, he's just like, nah, I got this. I figured it out.
But I feel like at some point, with everything that he's solved, it's got to outweigh that he's been faking it the whole time.
Sure, but that's not how laws work, you know?
It's how he goes about getting the information. It's how
Which they had an episode on that, too, which was hilarious. When he was trying to get, I think it was like a mob boss or something that was harassing...
in the mansion?
No.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was videotaping him from an apartment across the street because they were trying to arrest a mob boss who was like kind of, when they like take money from stores and places around because they run the neighborhood and it's protection money. So somebody called him on camera going through that and they were like, yo, like, what were you doing in there? He was just like, I have to touch things and feel things. This is how I do my process.
It's fucking crazy.
But yeah, he got acquitted, but they got him back again.
Also, is there a point where they talk? Because if he gets arrested, all the cases are thrown out, right?
Technically.
Right?
Technically.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Because he's not the one making the arrest either.
It's the problem of how'd you find out this information?
Right.
Yeah. So there would be a lot of them that could potentially just be
but then he would just come clean and be like, I look at shit.
No.
But he breaks into places and looks at shit.
And he's a civilian, and he can't be that close to the case. And so any case, I really do think like a lot of cases he's been on has to get thrown out because the way he gets the evidence is not what is written down or not what's recorded. So everything's off. So what else is off? If any good lawyers around, they just go, you're out of here because this is bullshit.
And like he doesn't like take it and give it to him. When he sees it, goes, all right, I got my next vision that I'm going to use. But it's a great, I need to see those two movies.
If you watch them, look for the pineapples.
Yeah, there's a pineapple in every episode.
Oh.
Either like a real pineapple, a pineapple sticker, something that is a pineapple.
Interesting.
I
like when shows do that, though.
It's a wild thing to think about because you'll just be sitting there and like sometimes you just see the pineapple because you're not looking for it. You're like, oh shit, it's a pineapple.
Why is there a pineapple in there? What's going on in the background?
It's definitely like in every episode. It's one of those good Easter eggs that they kept going. And then the main character started directing it like season 4 or 5 or something like that.
It gets better. I don't know. It gets better. He knew the show by then. He was like, oh, I got this.
It gets better. Like it gets more romantical because he was
with that girl. Right?
Yeah, the girl that is his romantic interest.
He said, "I'm about to write some shit in where I clap."
I mean, essentially, word. But it literally just gets better because it's just like he can just kind of do whatever now. Yeah, he can just kind of be the character.
That's so funny.
And that's why whenever I see Gus in these new movies, they played their characters.
Oh, dude,
so well, man. It feels like they're just being themselves.
I don't even know anymore because you're right. You'll see him in other shit and you're like, you're not, but you are. Like you have the face, but you're not this guy. Like you played that character or you're that good of an actor. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes actors just get into roles where it's the most like themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or they're really good at playing that part, so they're just like, oh, I'm good at this.
It definitely felt like that, dude. Like that best friend chemistry was a different level of best friend chemistry, bro. Like there's certain shit that they would like. There's certain jokes that they would be making that I'm like, there's no way this was in the script. Yeah, you couldn't have put this in the script.
Yo, every once in a while he goes, and this is my black friend Leroy, and he just be like, come on, Sean. I just like, was that in the script?
Yeah, that shit is. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Yeah,
that shit's hilarious. That shit is hilarious. So yeah, there's no way all their interactions were in the script. There's no fucking way. I can't believe it because that shit is too funny.
If you guys want to watch a show, we've labeled so many.
You really should.
That is definitely.
It's one of those immaculate type shit.
I think I've picked my choice of what I'm going back for the spring solstice.
Yeah.
I need to see those movies, man. I know those movies got to have something, man.
Yeah.
The fact that you made 2.
Oh, am I gonna finish? I have to finish. Yeah. I'm afraid to finish it because I didn't want to know the ending, and I still to this day don't know the ending.
Nigga, neither did I, but it's worth it. It's so good. It's actually like
that's how good it is.
They don't have the Netflix problem. They know how to end the show.
That's he does.
He know how to end the show. It was ended so it felt so fulfilling. Yet, I see what you're doing there.
Life moves on.
You might want to. Okay, I see you gonna be back. I'll let it go for now. A couple years later, all of a sudden, there's a movie. I saw you a couple years later. Another movie. Yeah,
it's on Peacock, right?
I don't know.
It's on Peacock, right?
I feel like it's on Amazon Prime as well.
Yeah, but it's probably on Peacock.
He did what with his cock?
I peed on my cock.
But yeah, that's a good show. But yeah, I've been watching that in Chuck, so I gotta finish those.
I've never really gotten to Chuck, but I also liked it a lot. It's kind of a weird emotion I have with it.
Chuck feels like back in the day.
2010. Right?
I feel like it was earlier.
Every time you say Chuck, I just think of Good Luck Chuck.
No. I'm talking about...
ever seen that?
No. Yeah, I've seen that. What is it, Adam Sandler or something like that?
No, Dane Cook.
That's who it is. My fault. My fault, Dane.
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook's pretty, yeah. Good luck, Chuck.
He literally has to... Or he has a curse on him. So that every time he fucks a chick, they immediately get married to the next person they're with.
Yeah.
So a bunch of these girls find this out and they just want to fuck him so they can get married.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy premise of
a movie.
That's a crazy
And then he finds a girl that he really likes and he's like, fuck, I can't fuck her.
Oh, no. Well, no. What? Slay, you really like her? She gonna...
Yeah, but then she's going to move on and get married to another dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, after you smash, she goes on to the... Mm-hmm. Oh, and all the other girls want to get married.
Mm-hmm. This was during Dane Cook's prime when he was just in like banger movies.
Whoa.
What's the other one that I love? Employee of the Month.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. He was in his prime. He was putting out. I was like, yo, Dane. That boy funny, man.
Dollar Dane.
Yeah, that boy was killing it. So yeah, nah.
You know the story with him of like his brother stealing all his money.
Oh
my god, no.
Yeah, his brother was basically like his manager and stuff, and he was like basically just slowly taking all his money.
Damn.
Yeah.
For blow and hookers.
Oh, no, I don't. I think he was just.
Where does it go?
He was just squaring it away.
Where does it go?
I don't remember the whole story. I remember he like told it on maybe a podcast or something. But
that sucks. That's a big
Also,
L.
speaking of podcasts, and it feels weird to like low key kind of plug another one. Have you guys seen the Full Send podcast?
Full Send. What is
Full
that?
Send, the Nelk Boys.
Nelk.
I know it's got to be one of those types of...
I know you recognize this. I know you know Nelk.
They used to make like one video like every couple months or some shit.
Why do I know?
They make a lot of like prank videos. Or no, I know you've seen the one where the guy walks up into people's ear and he goes, "Oh yeah." People started doing that because the Nelk Boys did it.
Oh.
Yeah, Nelk.
I can't recognize the face, but I know like that's weird. Like you said it, and
I know you've seen memes and stuff.
Because they what is? I think recently they did the Nelk. Nelk is in the font of Netflix.
Okay,
that's funny.
What I've seen this,
bro. This is like culture. This is like real.
This is like they're legit.
Yeah.
They got 7 million.
It's the Nelk Boys.
It's that dude that I'm talking about.
Oh,
it's the Nelk Boys.
But dude, they have so many connections. It's actually insane. Yeah. So they have a, and they're the ones that started like full send.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the term full send, that's where it came from.
That's what I mean. Like their culture.
They are in the shit, bro.
They are literally trendsetters.
They get millies, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't they just have a podcast with Mike Tyson?
Yes, I just watched that. It was crazy.
They get millies, homie.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look.
There's a Nelk Boys. They're legit, bro.
I've been watching a few of their podcasts, and I just watched the one. It was crazy with fucking Jordan Belfort.
Is that the
Wolf of Wall Street dude?
Oh, crazy! The real one.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah.
This dude's nuts. So yeah, look, I've been watching. I watched the Tyson one, the Dan Bilzerian one.
Damn, they get
Jordan Belfort, Tory Lanez. Yeah, no, they like just started it 2 months ago too, and it's been going.
Bro, that's crazy. Shout out to the Nelk Boys, bro. They did their thing.
But it's funny because I'll be watching them sometimes, and then I'll just flash back to us, and I'm like, "Are we better podcasters?" No, it's not. I don't know.
They started off nice, positive.
I mean, they started smoking. They started smoking like with Tori and Tyson. They were smoking weed on the podcast and stuff. But I was just sitting there. I was like, man, I feel like I would just have better questions for fucking Mike Tyson or Tory Lanez. Like if I was sitting there with them,
Facts.
I was like, some of these conversations are just kind of weird.
Like what?
They're the nut boys.
I don't. You have to watch it to like really get it.
It's a very.
But it's also it's odd because they know both of them. Like they've hung out with Tyson and Tory.
Okay.
Like that. So I'm like, this is so weird.
Then they got all their fodder out in real life, and by the
you
time
guys just like have these connections like this. It's so odd.
Interesting.
But yeah, they have a huge brand, and it's like going.
Well, to answer your question is
No, we could do it better. No.
No, we can't.
No, you already said it first.
Come on, man. We're just guys. No. We're just them guys.
I don't know. I'm probably just talking shit just because. I mean, I don't. But the thing is, because I'm
comes
looking
from
at it too, and
somewhere.
I don't know what it is like to be on that level and have these type of guests. I'm like, that's insane. Like we don't really have guests here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been like our friends.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think we know what the plans are for the next year, so we know where that's going. And the whole idea was that we'll be in a position where we have that list, and then we'll hit people up because we don't want A lot of us right now, I feel like, is mostly audio, if not, it's video. But you know what I mean? Like, get the whole shebang set up, and then we get to a point where come by, or we zoom in, because. We
I don't like Zoom stuff.
That's lame.
I'll just say that. Yeah,
it's pretty garbage.
I'll just
every
put that
time. If there's a podcast that I watch consistently and they have a Zoom episode, I'll skip it.
Damn.
No. Remember I told y'all about Skip and Shannon, and it was the COVID times, and I told you that they weren't in the studio anymore.
Yeah.
They were at home. Yeah. It's not the same. No. You don't get the same energy.
Well, question. We got this one guest we've been talking about. We're gonna fly him out.
I'm not flying him out.
No.
No.
Sorry.
If anything, he better drive. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure he's in North Carolina.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'm not flying him out.
No, we're not flying him out. I mean,
no.
He's not even doing the thing anymore. Well, that's what I really want to ask him about, too.
What? Why did he stop his page?
Yeah.
It is interesting.
There's a lot of questions.
There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see him.
Just a lot, yo. I got so many questions for him, dude.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He made his personal.
Well, I was like, no, and especially because on the Tyson podcast, they were talking to him about how he did DMT and all this stuff, and I was just like, the stuff you were asking questions about, I was like, I feel like I would go way more in depth. But like the way they word their questions, it just seems so bro-ish, and I was like, you can't ask like a better question to fucking Mike Tyson when he's sitting right here.
Do you think they're so in depth in their brain or so involved in their brand that they don't want to dip out of that and be like, hey, we can also be like intellectual or whatever
like
the word is. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that is kind of like the point of their podcast, to just be like to chill back and just have a conversation. But it's like at the same time, there's like shit I want to know,
But like we know who they are. Like we know who this guy is. So him doing that is like, I don't know. Like I feel like they just can't get out of their whole brand of being these bro people because they would rather just be the bro all day, all every day than just be like smart. I don't know. Like I'm not saying they're not smart because clearly they are.
It is. I mean, that term, just full send, is inherently a bro term. Like when I hear full send, I just think of somebody jumping on a table at a frat party.
100%.
Yeah.
Send it.
Yeah. Send it, bro. Yeah. Jump off the roof.
Do it.
Can you? Full send it.
Yeah, I know what it is. What was that shit called? Do it for state? Send it.
Do it for state. That dude is kind of gone now, though, right?
Yeah.
Get out of town.
It disappeared. Yeah.
Wow, the Me Too movement really.
You don't hear that shit
because they moved to like a website and nobody was gonna pay for their website or some shit.
Is it because Instagram was cracking down on them?
Instagram and Snapchat was cracking down on them.
Really? Yeah. But they allow private snaps and Instagram thoughts.
I mean, they crack down on those too, but they just make a new one.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Do they though?
They don't crack down anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, because no.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you could say some of those are kind of legitimate, though. I feel like a lot of them really are just marketing now at this point. Like, if you got a private snap, it's probably mostly just to go to your OnlyFans and shit.
No.
But also, private snap, actually, I think because of private snap, it doesn't happen nearly as often.
What do you mean?
Like, because it's essentially, they're not going to do anything unless you get reported.
Right.
Okay, but all
was that a ton of people were seeing it. So I mean, if you're just open like that for everyone to see, you're obviously going to get reported more often.
Isn't all they have to do just make it private and then people just follow and then they get accepted and then they're in?
Yeah, but you have to let them in.
Yeah, what's the problem?
You don't let in narcs, you know.
I see. That's so weird. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of odd.
Yeah.
It's do it for state. You know what you're getting into, right?
Sure.
You didn't?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you definitely, yeah.
We were like the demographic.
We were there in the height of the moment.
She was crazy. That shit was actually, that shit was a wild. That was a wild thing, dude.
It was our generation's Girls Gone Wild, bro.
Oh yeah,
and more because it just was like more shit that
was
was
literally
just
everything.
Bro, I saw a house. What was it? Was it in Clemson where the freaking floor caved in? That's where I saw it first.
It was on Dude.
It was Dude. I swear I saw that first. Then I saw the news. Like, that's crazy.
That was a huge ass party, and they fucking caved in the second floor.
Fuck.
That shit was like a constant.
A
constant snap depicting Mardi Gras, but not Mardi Gras.
But do you ever follow that story? Like, what happened to that house? What happened to the person who owned it? What happened to the people inside?
I didn't give a damn. It was a deal for shit.
Could you imagine if you were in there though, and you just
that's
like,
terrifying.
It is 100%.
Like, what do you do? I would just be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, you think you're
like
next
I'm good? Like I'm good.
You just got a foot on your shits. Just,
Your arms like, no, I'm good, fam. Get out of here.
Hey guys,
Yo,
are we good?
No, yeah. First, I would definitely see if I'm okay, and then I would just get the fuck out of there because I'm not being anywhere near this.
Yo, I tell you what, this is my only opportunity I'll be able to. Just like my leg. And that's just
my leg. Interviewing people, and I'd be like, just far the fuck away.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to know that I was there.
Living after this shit out the party. You think a zombie invasion broke out? Everybody just break.
Yo, that shit would have been crazy.
Yeah, so dude, that was a thing.
That was totally a wild time.
Yeah, dude was sick. Doing crazy.
I should have checked how long.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry. Am I looking at this right?
What?
Oh, this is an optical illusion. I thought there was a USB cable plugged into the USB thing just now. I was like, there's no.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a cable going from the USB port into this hub.
No, I meant the hub into the hub. I thought there was a plug going into the hub into the hub, and I was just like, that's kind of crazy. I had a thought about this yesterday. Is Pornhub the best corporation to ever exist?
What the fuck is this?
I mean, it's probably up there.
It probably is up there. The way they treat their customers.
Wait, what does that mean?
You remember COVID? When COVID happened?
Oh, they did make a lot of videos premium.
Premium for free.
The way they were like, stay home.
The way their environmental tackles.
Yeah.
Wait, was it all premium was free?
All premium was free.
All of it.
Their charities.
All of it.
I don't know if I realized that actually.
All of it.
I think Pornhub is the best corporation.
Actually, no, I think I did.
All of it. It was definitely.
You know, it was weird that like I feel like quarantine. I just wasn't horny a lot. I don't know.
No, I understand that.
I was just depressed.
Yeah, I don't want to make this weird. I don't want to make this weird, but I felt like that like the past like 2 months. Like where?
You alright, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine, but it's just been like, I've just been going about my day. I'll go like 2 weeks, and I'll be like,
I ain't beat my dick in a hot
minute.
Are you been feeling real NPC energy or something?
I don't know, bro.
Real video game energy, but like not Mass Effect because you can fucking that.
Wow. Dude, I've just been like, just doing other shit, and then like I'll just like lay down one day, be watching Netflix, and like it'll be switching episode. I'll click next episode and be like, did I even beat my dick this month?
I thought you were gonna be like a hot shit comes on screen and I'll go, oh, I ain't felt this in a minute.
My guy said this month. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that, bro.
Be chilling, bro.
Listen, man, be like Future, man. Chase a check, man. Never chase no bitch.
Don't chase no bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's.
That's on.
This is the mentality, bro.
Word.
Fuck all those down bad dudes on the internet. That'd be like, have you seen those posts? People be like posting like them with their girl or some shit. It's like really kind of funny or cute or whatever. It's like from a TikTok or some shit. And then the comments just like, I wish this was me.
Yeah,
or they'll just go.
No.
Give me a reason to go on. I'm just like, whoa, brother.
Yo, I was watching fucking Dan Bilzerian talk about, you know how he always is just surrounded by chicks, right?
Yeah.
Dan Bilzerian.
He literally has like 50 girls around him at all time that are just like essentially constantly competing for his attention.
Wow.
He like kind of broke it down. He was like, yeah, I've had a girlfriend like, you know, for like a couple years, but he was like, most of the time I'm basically dating 50 chicks at once.
Sheesh.
What is that about?
Yeah. It's a whole different level.
He was like, you know, it actually gets kind of intense sometimes because, you know, there's just so many girls that I like kind of have to talk to. He was like, I'm not the type to like, you know, go somewhere and like pay for sex. He was like, I don't really like get down with that. But he's like, also at the same time, it's just a lot to be like to talk to all these girls and then finally get to that point. Even though they're all there basically for him, you know what I mean?
Are we saying that he's constantly cheating on his girlfriend?
No, it was like, I think he said when he was with his girlfriend.
This is terrible.
No, I think he said when he was with his girlfriend, they maybe like had a couple threesomes or whatever. But it was pretty much he was just having sex with her for that time period.
Shit was open, like Dan's legs.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wow.
No, but I was like, I can't even. That's so fucking insane to me.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
I've been the opposite of that.
And he would say like, yeah, I was pretty much having like sex with like 3 girls a day and
Jesus Christ.
That sounds unhealthy.
It
not
sounds
like
super unhealthy.
physically though, like mentally.
It's gotta be mentally draining.
Oh my god! Like,
I just don't understand having that many women around and not catching feelings for one.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the idea that many women want to constantly be around you like that. It's like, who are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to conduct myself.
Like at least when he had a girl, like there was a reason why she was around him, and the bit loved him.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those. Like I'm a type of dude that if any girl shows me affection, I'm like, oh, this is fucking crazy.
I've been the exact opposite of that.
You just go.
Dog,
I still got it.
Dog, I went to the club. Not the night we went to the club. The night before.
I had him. Oh, brother.
No, and again, I was like,
best wingman.
The night we went to the club.
Best wingman.
Bro, I've never had a wingman situation like the me and James one. That shit was crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. He's a crazy wingman.
That was a great one.
It was the night before. I went with just.
Did you like talk him up?
Yeah, of course. Bro,
see, I didn't like talk James up or anything because I basically like all I did was he said like what girl he wanted and I was like, okay, I'll just go talk to the other one, and I just went over there and did that. So I was like,
no, I did. Yeah, we had it. We were on the same. I go straight to them.
Yeah, you go straight to the girl he wants.
I'm a hawk.
That's a better wingman. Yeah.
They're the prey, and I'm like, hey yo, girl. My boy over there, you know what I'm saying? No, it's like way weirder though. It's like because when you
my
don't,
man over there thinks you're cute.
Or you
and you just look over at Trev and he's.
Well, you don't care about these people, like well, you don't care, like you're just like.
Oh, it's way easier to just be like.
It's so wild. Mm-hmm. My head got big, because I just was like, oh, I'm just that guy, and I just don't care.
Yeah, when you just don't give a fuck, it's kind of wild.
He was strutting around with someone swagging at that, bro. You was feeling yourself.
Yeah. You could not.
See, that was the thing too, because whenever I was wingman for James, I didn't give a fuck about talking to this girl.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like I just walked over there just to have a conversation. So I was just like, talking about random shit.
Word.
A lot of it was like, I still got this, and I got it so good that I can redirect the energy to someone just. Word. And it's just my boy over there. She'd be like, let's just walk over. Bro, I set up James so well, bro.
He fumbled the bag.
He
fumbled the bag too. He fumbled the bag.
Bro, I had bro.
He fumbled the bag.
Bro, I had. So it was this girl. She was like by the table, right?
That shit was funny.
I went to her. I said, "So how you doing?" She said, "I'm doing good." I said, "Listen, my homie over there, I think he's got the house for you, man. I think he's feeling you." She was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah. He wants your number." She goes, "He's gonna have to come here and get it." I was like, "I got you." I walk over. I said, "James, I set you up so well. All you gotta do is walk over there, and you're fine." He walks over there. We're outside. We're waiting for him to come out. Comes back out. Yeah, so she was cool. She was cool. I said, did you get a number? She goes, No, I didn't get. What do you mean? I go, bro. I told her that she wanted her number. And she was like, "You didn't tell me that." I was like, "You didn't ask her."
That shit was comedy, bro.
Nah,
that shit was comedy.
But going out was cool.
But nah, we went to the Silver Dollar. We cool in there.
Yo, the Silver Dollar was nuts that one night.
Silver Dollar.
The night that I met you. Also, wait, did we tell you about how we met? Oh,
that was the night. This is the night I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just happened to cross each other on the street.
That shit was funny. We had been like messaging like most of the night because we started off at literally the opposite sides of King Street.
Sure did.
That's hilarious.
Sure did.
He's at Mint and I'm all the way at fucking Rec Room.
Okay.
Literally the other side of town. And so we start there and then we're finally like making our way back. I think we hit Uptown and then Silver. Mm-hmm. But at that point, so I'm like message. It's probably like close to midnight at this point.
It's gotta be.
But I'm like messaging Trev. I'm like, yeah, we're heading back that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we had just left Silver. And he's like, yeah, we walking that way too. And so we finally meet like halfway. We're like, hey,
That's good.
That shit caught me off guard. I ain't gonna front.
But Silver that night was crazy because I didn't realize they had like new floors and shit in that.
Silver
bitch.
was popping.
And Silver, it was fucking wet everywhere. But it was awesome because you could just fucking slide around. Like we were going ham on the dance floor, bro. I swear to God, we were just all. That shit was so fun.
That shit was fun last night. But we was in Silver, and some girl just started dancing on me, and I said, "Yo, listen, like I didn't care, but at the same time, I ain't gonna front. My head got a little big because of what I did. I was like, oh no, thank you though." And she wasn't ugly. She was good looking. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. I was just like, I'm not here for that. I'm good.
Why not, bro?
Just to
I'm just not like, yo, like my mentality has not been women. Like this past like 2-3 months, dude.
Just to say he could.
I mean, I ain't gonna front. It did feel good to know that I just could. I'm good.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I appreciate the offer, but
hey, man,
you're gonna have to move that somewhere else.
Hey, man, I've already told you, man.
What?
You're asexual, man. You're a sponge.
No, I'm not.
You're a sponge.
I'm not asexual.
It's okay.
I'm not
It's
asexual.
alright.
But that's just.
You're ready for offspring. You just.
Are you looking for that connection, bro?
I wouldn't say that I am, but I wouldn't say that I'm not. What I do keep saying is I am looking for a nice little Latina.
Oh.
Oh, what the
You
fuck?
said you weren't.
But where we live,
You weren't my type. Get away from
They're
me.
not in abundance.
Yeah.
They're not in abundance here.
Where's that song go? No, it's I don't got.
So you're not clapping enough. Get away from me.
So you're looking. All right, I feel you, man.
But I'm also not though. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
yeah.
not like I'm looking, 'cause I'm not.
You're not looking. You just happen to be. If this so happens to appear.
Oh yeah.
It was good.
It'll catch my eye.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's.
Oh, Asian girl in Deco was looking good too.
Bro, I could have had.
Bro,
you,
Deco was crazy.
Deco was stupid.
Oh man, I wish
That
I
was
would have gone out with you guys
definitely
because you
stupid,
guys
but
went
it's
out the next night. Fuck.
Okay, I did like going out. It wasn't that bad.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun. It's fun actually going out but knowing that you're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
In a way,
You just vibing.
don't give a fuck.
Right. Okay, that's how I feel when I go out. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm here to enjoy my time.
Right,
now,
right,
if circumstances may change, maybe I do want to dance, but
all right. I understand. Court is in session. I understand. Not guilty.
You guys trying to go out this weekend?
What was this?
I'm
Did we just say
supposed to
something?
go to Roots.
Oh,
we're talking about places here.
Yeah.
Them two
But
tonight.
yes.
I don't think they're going nowhere though, but they do want to go to Roots tonight.
Roots?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need a printer that works.
Sometimes I be forgetting that we really on the podcast when we be talking about certain things. 'Cause I was just going through that, and I said it. I sat there and I said, these people don't know what the fuck is going on in this conversation. My fault. That's funny though, but yeah, if y'all want to go, y'all know you always
Oh,
want.
we got you.
They did a whole overhaul too.
No, the whole
really?
place?
I mean, I'm sorry, staff overhaul.
Mm.
Everybody
I was
that
like,
knew
ooh, this
that
shit
was
look
there-
crazy now.
No, everybody that knew was there, it's not there.
Oh.
Every single
Actually,
person.
I wouldn't be opposed, man. I'm kind of thirsty. Not like a.
That's a wild.
It's like legitimately like parched. Like you can hear, guys, here.
I'm sorry, I can't give you one of those waters right now,
Cause
man.
it Clorox.
I think so. Yeah, I drank
You
one.
put Clorox in the water.
What the fuck?
It's
No,
roulette.
Bottled water.
It's roulette.
So you know bottled water. It's bottled.
Of course.
But they were in the garage, and I think one of them spilled some chemicals on top of the bag.
Chemical X.
And I drank one earlier today, and like
My insides.
I could taste.
Your insides
I
explode.
could taste like either detergent
water?
or like it just didn't
Oh,
taste
no.
like water. And then inside things, I get to that. I was laying on the bed, and like my whole body was just shaking. And I was like, "Oh my god, am I dying?
No,
Am I dying?
brother.
Am I dying?" And like there's no way it got into the water, but maybe sitting on the cap or something like that.
Yeah, it
Sitting
probably
there-
hit your lips.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And y'all like, I don't feel comfortable with that, so I got to wash all those bottles off.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I'm sorry. You can try it. You want to try
No,
it?
I'm good.
Sure.
I'm
They
good,
cold?
brother. Don't do that. Because that's gonna be. It's like. It's like. What? That's like. I'm willing to drink that. And then go, man.
They cold and
That
it's
shit
frozen.
freezing.
Hey, Skylar.
Mhm.
Everybody knows who you are on the podcast. You are that guy. You're the dude. Topic man.
Oh yeah. I do be having topics.
Ooh, I got one more thing to say before that though. Russell Westbrook, that nigga was ass last night. Are you kidding me?
Really?
He was garbage, bro. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists.
I don't think Russell's in it for a game.
4 for 13 shooting, 0 for 4 from the 3.
I think
4 turnovers.
Russell did enjoy the hype, the fame, but then he didn't like the negative sides of it.
They lost to the Warriors.
I don't think he cares anymore about basketball.
They lost to the Warriors.
Did. I mean, that's not saying much. The Warriors are great.
Okay, but Steph didn't even play that well. He did have a triple-double, but he didn't even play that well.
Exactly.
That's crazy saying that. He didn't play that well. He got a triple-double, but I mean.
Exactly.
He didn't play that well. He was like, yo, he was
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
He's like 5 for 21 from
he's
the
like,
field.
he's like, he went against the Warriors. It's like, it's the Warriors. And he's like, it's
okay, Clay's not back yet.
Okay, it's still the Warriors.
Damn, son, what are you making?
I'll smell it.
All I smell is the chemicals.
That's impossible.
I know, but
the bags are here. You can smell it. The plastic, it smells like chemical as well.
Chemical X?
Is that from Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
X gonna give it to you?
It was a good show.
Great show, right?
Yeah.
Great
So
show.
was Teletubbies.
Bro, actually...
I had the La La slippers.
Lost me! Lost me! Oh, man. I hit up Foster some Imaginary Friends recently. I hit the episode where Cheese shows up.
Yo.
And if your name's Mac, and that means mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, mother.
She was crazy.
Oh, so I was literally just... It's funny how I just literally write topics like right before I come to the podcast.
You're a poet, bro. You're a poet.
No, but it was really just me sitting there, and it's funny because I legitimately feel better, like, being on the podcast and talking to you guys.
Oh, okay.
But I was literally just thinking, like, I was like, getting in the fucking just the habit of work. It's like I'm like literally doing like a 9 to 5, so I literally just like go to work, go home, eat, sleep. That's all I've been doing for like a couple weeks.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
straight up.
That's how I felt when I was at Food Line.
You still planning to finish it up?
I haven't like this whole like past week, and then last week I like didn't feel that great.
It'd be
so
like that.
really go. But I want to go tomorrow.
That's why 9 to 5
go
is so
tomorrow.
weird, yeah. It's just like, that's the day.
No, yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
day.
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5, but not even just 9 to 5. 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah, like your body just starts going, man, listen, buddy. I know you want to do something. You're not going to do it.
We're not machines, man.
It's funny how, because I was literally just thinking, I was like, I just need something to motivate me more to do stuff. And it's funny how even just thinking that, like, I wish that feeling just stayed around, because I'm like, I think it was like part of I was listening to the Jordan Belfort podcast, and he was just talking about always like having a hunger to like make money or do some other shit. And I was like, I need that. And it's funny how, like, when you start to think about it, you'll like feel that drive coming up. And I'm like, I just need that to stay all the time.
That's facts, actually, though. That's actually super
I was like,
facts.
I need to find something where I just have that in my arsenal always. So I was just like, I just need something like that.
You got to be the LeBron James in your profession.
You got a 3D printer, man.
I know, and I just haven't been motivated to do shit lately. But I've gone through like a few pages because I do want to do like the frontman mask.
Yeah.
I want to do. There's some cool Halloween shit I want to do.
When do the phalanges, the like extended fingers?
Huh?
You know the fingers that extend and you do that.
Squid
Like,
Game mask, please.
Oh yeah.
which one, front man or a circle? You don't get the square.
Yo,
you get
I
the
swear to God, I bet there's gonna be a shit ton of. I bet you go downtown. I bet you go downtown on Halloween. There's gonna be a bunch of fucking people that are dressed up as the
Birds.
dudes.
How are they going to be the crew?
You don't get squares and you don't get triangles.
Why?
Cause they hold guns, nigga.
No, well,
Triangles or triangles?
Square keeps a toolie on the
Oh,
gun.
yeah.
Yeah, they keep toolies.
So what?
Oh man, I don't want you profile like that, man. I want
I'm
you
being
profile
No,
like
you're
They
just
not
not gonna
gonna
have
see
it,
me.
bro.
Hey, I don't want you profile like that, man. I want you
They'll
to be a
just
circle,
know you're a
man.
manager and they know not to fuck with you.
Right.
I want you to be a circle.
You only talk
You
to
just
me
want
when
me to be a worker.
when you're
I'll be a
allowed to.
circle.
You just want to pull up at the circle game.
Yeah, I'll be a circle.
Circle game would be funny.
You literally know my is squares and triangles, and you would leave the two. You would leave the two. That's the ones, and go for the circle.
That would be cool though. No, like one of us is the square and there's the two triangles on the side.
You know you need like MP5s. There's no.
That's what I'm saying. That's the first thing he said. That's the first thing he fucking said.
We're not doing
Oh, it's not
that.
that
I'm
wrong.
saying everybody's gonna know if you said
First
it.
thing he thought. That's the first thing anybody goes see the street.
You know,
Watch out the
but-
motherfuckers at MB5s on the bitches.
Here's the thing though. If somebody sees you as a triangle downtown, you're always gonna wonder like, are they strapped? Because I know what that shit's about.
Word. But you trust me. supposed to be suited
You
up.
just you just put a strap on.
Yo, that's word. That's word.
That's crazy, bro. All the cops see someone came out right there, like, oh shit.
They immediately walk up, take up the mask.
Hey.
I'm gonna need you to unzip your jumpsuit.
Triangles ain't speaking. The manager starts speaking. We don't take off our masks. It's against the.
Oh.
Yeah. Once they see your face, you die. So I can't do that, officer.
Sorry.
That's asking for shit.
Word.
But frontman, yeah, I mean, frontman's fine. He got drip too.
Frontman.
You do.
Frontman got drip.
Come on.
Frontman's the black mask.
Black mask.
Oh yeah, no,
He got drip.
Super drip. That's that.
With
that
the
techno.
coat?
That's that techno.
Or you could do the host.
Yeah.
Which is the bunny mask.
Oh, I thought you meant
bunny
the.
helmet.
You mean the guy who sucked or who was going?
Excuse me.
No.
That's that guy?
No, that was one of the VIPs.
Yeah. No. Wait.
The host is the one above the front man.
Yeah.
He had the bunny mask.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I thought he had a bunny mask because he was about to.
Did he have a bunny mask?
Wait, have both of you finished it?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, bro.
You fucking bitch.
You didn't finish it yet? Bro, what are you on?
Alan.
God damn it. He's
Yeah.
literally there.
You need to watch that. You need to watch that.
Yeah. I know.
I was about to disclose who the host was. But.
Nah, you don't gotta do that for me.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Yeah, no, you need to watch that. You need to watch the last episode. So
anyway, what was the topic on?
It was just like having that drive. I was wondering if you guys have had the same thing.
Oh yeah,
like wanting
every
to drive?
day.
Yeah, just like feeling like you're just like I want to do something, but I don't know what, and I'm
Yes.
just like in this fucking loop of
Yes.
life,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
So, yes.
It does make me feel better, like just thinking about places and stuff.
Yeah, because I have a feeling what's going to happen. You know what got me out of that? When I lived at Joe's. Shout out to Joe. When I lived at Joe's, it was a whole different feeling. It was a feeling of... You would think the feeling would be alone. Or I'm really in this bitch. But maybe it was I'm really in this bitch. And that gave me the drive to do more. I mean, I was 3D modeling and printing nonstop when I was there. I was working. I felt free to a point of it didn't matter what I was doing outside of my home. When I get home, it's my home and I can do whatever I want. And I don't feel restricted. Like honestly, I didn't really even turn the TV on that much. Like my TV when I was over there. If it was on Spotify. And I was just on my computer modeling and imprinting. And then going out and hanging with Joe and them in the living room. And then when the printers done, I go back and I do something else and I chill out. Like, it was the idea of that. I felt not contained to these walls. And that my life revolves around these walls. And if I don't leave it, then what am I doing? It was like I could do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But... that was kind of the last time I felt like that open, that free, that driven to do things that I wanted to do. Like I did a lot of models. Like half the models I have on my own fusion shit came from that era of time. It's kind of weird.
That's like part of my feelings that I've had for a little bit now too, is that I feel too comfortable.
Yep.
I want to push myself in an uncomfortable situation because I know that it'll make me better.
Yes. I agree.
That is the words of greatness. That is the words of great. Bro, I was watching Schultz. Yo, listen to Schultz. Dude, Akash said the fucking most sage shit ever. He said, when you're passionate about other things, the thing you want, the thing you're passionate about, you don't care about politics. You don't care about the social norms. You don't care about the conversations, the culture war that's going on. You don't care about any of the shit that's on Twitter. You don't care about any of the shit that's going on right now. You care about the thing you're passionate about, and that's it. Because nothing else gives you the focus. Nothing else gives you anything that thing does. And when you're driven on that, everything else is kind of like, you don't even think about it. It will be weeks in and you'll go, oh, I haven't felt like that in a while. I haven't felt like sad. Or I haven't felt like undriven. I've just been going. And that's that feeling of itself that like, it almost feels like perpetual energy where it just goes for no reason and they don't know when it's going to stop and if it even is going to. And then one day you look at it and go, oh, I'm doing that. And then you don't look at it anymore. Don't stop looking at it, because when you start looking at it, you start questioning and start
right.
You start fucking up the gears. No, just keep going. That is literally how it be, because you don't think about anything else. I don't know how we got to that. at all.
No, that's pretty on topic. What do you mean?
Okay.
Word.
Yeah.
That was like inspirational, honestly.
I said it, I was like, I listened to it and I was like, that's fucking it. That's it, dude. That is it.
I think your drive and, well...
That's why this dude itches be with his shoulder.
Yeah, what? You want to do that?
Yeah, I've done that before.
What's going on? And especially because I was already looking this way too, so I was just like, it's just one shoulder move.
Never done that before. Sorry. Sorry.
I was gonna say that like your drive is almost like directly correlated with your happiness in a way, but I guess that's not really the case because you can have drive and still be like, you know, sad motherfucker. But I do feel like the more drive, the more you pursue your drive, the happier you get, for sure.
Happiness to me is like money.
It's a definite like. What the fuck?
Are you flexing us?
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god, it's flexing us.
Listen, I literally, we were talking about driving for some reason, and immediately I was just like, I got an Apple Card.
And then you flexed.
I'm about to flex. That was his mind right now.
So I'm sorry.
If you guys heard that tink tink just now, that was a fucking metal
I
Apple
ain't used this
card.
shit yet.
That's tungsten.
I haven't used this shit yet.
Yeah, well, you just used it on us just now. That was,
Hey, dude, that was the first use.
This shit just been sitting here. And I can show it because y'all can't find the numbers of shit.
Yeah, it's back.
It's kind of far. I'm not going to do it anymore.
What's funny is you kind of see the sliver of the laptop.
I was trying to avoid that, but now that you pointed it out, I gotta like.
God. What
laptop?
we were talking about the damn,
The
Drive.
the fucking flex.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's cool.
It's a crazy.
Oh,
It's crazy.
happiness is like money to me. If you're doing the thing that you want to do in life, it's almost a guaranteed byproduct.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Cause like, and like, I don't know. I'm kind of still experimenting with that because there's things you want to do, and sometimes the wants might be your own subconscious scared to do the things that you really want to do because they're scary, they're new, they're different, they're unimaginable, they're even like untouchable unless you do them. You know what I mean? Like the podcast. I mean, there's things that we were doing before the podcast. We were doing things.
Mm-hmm.
But one day we just decided to put those aside. Because in that moment we knew that the things we were doing besides what we really wanted to do was unimportant to the things that we're doing right now. There's things that like we do. I do it. I've watched 5 seasons of Doctor Who in less than a month, homie. What the fuck is wrong with me? But there's just things I want to do, but then there's things I really want to do. And I'm not saying need, because those are different too. Like maybe I should be saying desires. There's things that I want to do. There's things that I truly desire. There's things that I truly desire. What do you truly desire?
See, now you're fucking me up with that because this is flashing me back to the Tyson podcast where he was like, you got to get rid of all desire. He was like, desire is how you get to, desire is what leads you to the end.
Well, there's a Neil Gaiman quote about that. Is that because he had the story with Sandman, which by the way is getting a Netflix adaptation.
I think the desire that you and he are talking about are a little different. Your desire is like motivation, like what do you really want to achieve? But in his sense, desire was like, what are your cruxes? You know what I mean? Like your desires are the things that are going to hold you back. Like I want this thing so bad that I'm not doing this other thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no. I think we're using this interchangeably. I think his desires is wants. Because I think there's things that I do that I want to do that's holding me back from my desires. But you know what? There was Neil Gaiman's, you know Sandman stories with Neil Gaiman? How Neil Gaiman, yeah, Neil Gaiman's the guy who did Good Omens and
Still need to watch that.
American Gods. He's got some fucking bangers, and they're doing a Netflix adaptation of The Sandman. Fun fact: trailer's already out. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
The new
wait,
Batman trailer
wait.
dropped too.
Oh, I saw it.
Awesome. Seen the Flash one too?
No.
I haven't seen the Flash one, but it popped up on a YouTube ad, and y'all know me. I usually would skip it, but I was like, yo.
Yeah, the same shit for me. Yeah. Who's the Sandman?
Sandman is
No, like who's playing the Sandman?
Oh, I don't fucking.
You don't know who it is?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
And I like that because I don't want to know.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? It's the character, not the But the idea of the Sandman, not even that, it's the idea of his siblings. He has a sibling called Delirium. And one of the passages in his book was that every form of delight that you've ever felt has been a form of delirium. It was basically saying that everything that makes you super happy, if you get too much of it, you'll be delirium with craze, or with this drunk of want, you know? I do think that. I've watched 5 seasons of Doctor Who in less than a month. I love the show. It's such a great show. And there's things that I take from it that I think can help me, like cinematography and sound and writing and all that. Like, yeah, if they can do that with goofy concepts, what the fuck am I doing? But I know that there's things I need to handle. And if I don't handle those things, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And those things are the things that I set myself in a position because I said that I wanted those, right? So I need to go forward. It'd be like that. And those, in my eyes, is what a drive really is. I mean, I was talking to Zoe about this. I said, you know how comedians... We watched the Dave Chappelle special, which...
Oh, we actually have to touch on that before.
We definitely...
That's a great
definitely
special.
have to talk about it. But I tell her, I said, you know how Dave did the special? And she was like, no. I said, do you know how comedians do it? And she was like, I was like, basically, they spend a year going to Hodunk, comedy clubs, bars, this, that, and therefore, around the nation, really. And they go and they tell these jokes.
Yeah,
and
they do their hour, like
yeah.
in a bunch of places.
And I said, you know what happens? They get fucking booed, or they get roasted, or they get the L of the night because sometimes.
Wait, you're talking about them like developing their material.
Yeah, because sometimes that shit is not good.
Because they'll do a ton of comedy shows developing their material, and then they'll actually tour when they know it's finished.
Right. I mean, like how they get the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how they. So I was like, and then they'll fail. They will put in the time to fail before the big thing is done. Mm-hmm. And that is like a different level of drive. That's like how I feel when I do 3D printing. Because I have gotten every error in my face. Like every single error that I can think of that could go wrong goes wrong. I looked in the dude's warehouse today. I'm like, yeah, 5 working printers. Damn. And I'm just like, but he's even said like that is life, dude. He's like 25% of owning a printer is printing. The other 75 is fixing.
Fixing, modeling, adjusting,
all of that shit. And so it's like, if you're gonna drive to do something, yeah, you gotta put in the time, you gotta put an hour, but it's a will. It's a intentful thing. So sometimes this doesn't drop out of hand. Sometimes you'll be days watching 5 seasons of Doctor Who. Sometimes you'll just be mucking about. But then some days you'll just go, and you'll just start autonomously moving.
Yeah.
And then shit happens. We've all had that happen. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. I feel like I love those moments where you can really just feel yourself in like a flow state and you're just on your shit.
When you're the main character.
Yeah.
Felt that way building this bitch. But when I was building this bitch, I built this bitch in like 3 days.
Those straps. What the is this strap? Is this a belt?
It's leather.
Oh,
I got leather for this.
Shit clean. That's what I was saying. That shit's smooth, man.
There's still things that I want to work on, and even after I finished it, I was like, I know what Mark IV is gonna be, because I already knew. I made it as I was building. I was like, I can work on this. I can work on that. I can work on this. But when I was building it, like I might as well have put the fucking Tony Stark jam on. I was like, I was the main character. Mm-hmm. It was it. This was my moment. It is what it is.
Okay. I guess that's another. Cause whenever you're saying that, I was thinking like that's another way to look at drive, because there's there's things that you have to do in order to get somewhere. So drive, in a sense, too, is also, I know I have to work through this in order to get to where I know I can do what I want.
Yeah. Like, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
But then you're, like you said about that flow state. For some reason, that flow state, it activates, not an easy mode, but like, you know, like in Kingdom Hearts where you just hit the fucking, what's it called again?
The reaction commands?
No. When you hit the fucking 2 blades or some shit. And
your
like,
drive form.
Your drive form. Literally. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, you hit your... Damn! It all has meaning, though. But when you hit your drive form, bro, you're just clawing through bitches. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Because, yeah, you could do it without it.
You're fucking levitating like you're in the final form.
Fucking good. Oh, my God. It all means something, bro. It really does, dude. But Yeah, bro, you could claw to them bitches without it.
Mm-hmm.
You've done it. Even like if you die right there in a moment, you've done it. You have to do it without it. But it's so easier for some reason. It's not even easier. It's just like, I don't even know the word. I don't want to say easier. I don't want to say easier because it feels like that's dumb in a way to say that. But it's like, it feels like the effort.
No, it's more like this. It's because whenever you're just like the regular form,
Mm-hmm.
you have your potential to
Yeah.
do that bigger thing. And then when you're finally in that state, you're like, oh, I know what I can do now.
Yeah.
Like I've realized what I can accomplish, and I'm just fucking going the fuck off.
Yeah. So that's real drive. That's real drive. Fucking.
That's so great.
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
Davey.
Netflix
Dave
employees walked out.
Okay.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Can we talk about this?
So stupid.
I'm pissed at everybody getting mad at this special.
So stupid.
Because I'm like, did you watch the special?
Thank you.
There's no way they could have.
No, the bit walked down the middle.
They heard a joke. I was about to say they heard a joke, and then you just was like, "Fuck the."
This guy was literally talking about his like one of his fairly close friends that he had come to know that was transgender.
Yeah.
And went through all this stuff.
Wait. Spoilers? I don't know. Okay.
I don't know, man.
It is fairly.
Let's go watch.
No. I mean,
I
mean, spoil it. I mean, spoil everything.
Oh,
but I just want to let them know.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, we're gonna spoil it. Fuck it. But yeah, he was literally just talking about his transgender friend.
Mm-hmm.
He would make jokes about her, but they both knew that they were on that relationship level. That it was like, okay, yeah, I know he's not making fun of me. It's not. These aren't transphobic jokes. These are jokes. These are just jokes.
Right. Oh, dude, what he said at the end was so good. It was like, because he's right. Like when people say punch down, that shit is so dumb. Yo, in it.
Yeah, when he said don't punch down on me, I was like,
don't punch down on me and my people. Oh, and better yet, when he was saying like everyone who was like trans or something like that, or in the community were like, don't punch down on our people. He's like, I can't punch down on you because
I think we're on the same playing field.
Yeah, like I don't think less of you. Is that what people?
They didn't watch the special, bro.
Nah, they didn't watch.
But how are you a Netflix employee that didn't watch the special?
Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, I think she's kind of stupid.
Who?
The lady who got fired.
Who got fired?
Yeah,
Somebody got fired now?
Yeah. They didn't quit.
It was like a lot of employees that. So they fired him?
The lady who started.
I think there were a couple people that walked out.
Fair, but the lady who started the walkout, she got fired.
She deserves it.
But she didn't get fired for starting the walkout.
She got fired for
leaking the information on the special.
Oh.
So you leaked the information not in context for then people to get mad at.
Because that was against her contract working there. She cannot disclose that information.
You're dumb.
She still before I even knew that information, I was hoping some of these motherfuckers got fired because what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
It just seems so. It's like, look at what's going on here. Do you really think these capitalist companies are going to side with you, homie? Like
because you're mad because a couple of jokes got told?
Right. Is that crazy?
Ridiculous. And Netflix, I remember they even came out with that statement that was like, no, we encourage like open talking on this platform. We don't feel like his jokes were, inherently transphobic or anything.
Because they weren't.
Because people were asking Netflix to take that special down, and they were like, no, we're not going to do that.
It makes no sense.
So I've been.
That turf joke was funny too.
Turf?
It was.
It was the whole that women feel certain.
No. Trans radical.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying that there's women in the feminist movement called TERFs that they don't appreciate trans women because they feel like they're kind of taken away from it. And he made a good point. Caitlyn Jenner, her first year as a woman, woman of the year. That's a pretty good point.
First of the year.
That's a pretty good point.
He goes, and the best African American Eminem.
That's that. And that's why I'm glad that Netflix said, we encourage that because that's a valid point.
Yeah, I mean,
trans exclusionary radical feminist.
There you go.
That's
there you go.
Turf. Damn. I mean, look. There's things that I don't know. Like, I want to think about both sides of it really bad, but there's certain things that like just because of the internet itself, because like I don't think I don't know. I really don't believe trans people are that mad about this. If I'm being honest with you. Wild take.
I don't believe it either.
I think a few people who have a few hundred million followers.
I think more often the people that are not trans are mad at this, and they're being mad for them.
It's the same situation where people are always like, "Oh, that's racist," and then people are like, "That's not racist."
You made that racist.
Why are you?
No, yeah, you made
Why
that
are you
racist.
offended for someone else? I think it's just people being offended for other people, and that's not your job.
Yeah, it's so weird because like I just feel like, and it's also like really, if you really sat down and watched. I get why someone would be mad. I'll start by saying that. I actually do get it.
He's very blatant.
But I don't know why you would still be mad by the end.
Oh,
because there's reason. Like, you like, did you feel it like in the middle of it?
You're like, that's what I'm saying. You would get real bold. And it's like, dang.
But he even says it though. He's like, all right, now here's where I turn it around. He says some shit like that.
But transphobic comedian Dave Chappelle.
People like, you guys feel that?
And it's funny, man.
That's kind of it's supposed to. I feel like that was kind of the point of it.
Yeah,
to make you feel uncomfortable, but I'm going somewhere with it.
I'm gonna bring it back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still a damn human. Like I'm not terrible. Damn, just laugh with me.
Yeah, he literally opens with him joking about being raped and jerking on a priest's face or something.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That shit right there, dude. I mean, the guy. Let's just start by saying honestly, it's really. He is a comedy goat.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we do? These guys, he's the comedy goat. But damn, bro, he was swinging.
But
he picked you up at the end.
That's what I'm saying. and I mean, number one, like he felt like he needed to because like, y'all every time this man drops a special, if he mentions you, y'all go crazy. And he kept doing it because he knows you're gonna go crazy, but he's not bad mouthing you. He's making jokes because he knows you're gonna go, oh my god, why are you making these jokes? And he'll be like, because they're funny. That's funny. So like it's and like obviously he said he's done with it and he's not gonna talk about it anymore. He's just like, I'm kind of done now. Like,
you know what it takes? I want this. You know what it takes, bro?
What?
It takes the next big trans comedian to just go off on like a 30-minute riff on Dave Chappelle.
If she can make it fun, or if he or she can make it funny.
And if you can make it funny, Dave would
back you.
He would back that. He would back that shit fast as hell.
Word.
Because that's just fair. And it's funny. Like, give me a fucking, I don't know, give me a shit about how he walks or how he stands. Give me a shit how he puts his foot on the speaker, all the speakers and sound people probably like, come on, man. Like, come on.
And I'm like, Dave, again?
You did what about the jewel this time?
Yeah,
damn, man.
That his story about, what was her name, Daphne?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful story. And it was hilarious. It was a beautiful story, though.
Yeah.
And it was like, and I get why people can say, oh, you're just saying, oh, I have that one trans friend, like, oh, people say I have that one black friend, but that wasn't his point of that. It was more of him showing, like, you don't have to be, well, I'm not going to always understand where you're coming from. You're not going to always understand where I'm coming from. But I'm not knocking you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We in this together, so we may as well just get it done.
It's like, they're jokes. Like, we can laugh together.
Word.
Yeah.
I think that's the beautiful thing about comedy is that, like, 90% of it you can't take serious.
Yeah.
Like maybe you have a comedian that has some like legitimate points ingrained in his comedy, but they're all of it's jokes. Like they're not trying to get up on the stage and preach. They're literally here to make you laugh.
And if you were looking for a comedian for your moral stance on something,
right?
You're
gonna be all fucked up.
You are making the wrong decision off it, even though they still have their morals and all the things. But that's not what they're out there for.
You're gonna be getting raped and jerking off people's faces.
Yeah. It's so weird though, but I can't not help but touch on the idea that I would be really mad if I was Dave in that moment.
He's not though.
I couldn't tell when he delivered and she killed herself.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, oof.
No, he's hurting.
Because he's hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting.
And how is your relationship with the people after that, David? Like, how do you feel about people after that? You make these people laugh all the time. And you say something that you just maybe some people don't definitely people don't agree with it. And the hate that you got was redirected to someone who defended you, and she killed herself.
Oh no, Okay, so about that, yeah.
That's crazy.
Because that's fucked up. That's a different level of fucked up. That you can't. You are so. Oh, I've got to make my point. I don't like what you were saying. That you're gonna. No.
It's like, damn, dude. No. I don't know. I just felt like this was because he went so hard. It was almost like, how fucking dare you? Mm-hmm. I'm not only gonna make you laugh, but I'm gonna cut you deep in the psychological preference of what you believe in, and make you wonder why people are so mad all the time. Like, he went on everyone.
Oh, he did.
There was a lot of people where it kind of went to a basis of, like, where the origin of anger kind of comes from. Of, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, what was the one? Damn, I can't even think of it right now. Damn, I can't even think. I don't know, but when I was watching it, I was just thinking, like, it just felt like more of like a commentary on people's anger and like how it affects people, especially him. But I don't know, I'd feel some type of way. I don't know. I would really feel some type of way. I wouldn't do comedy, or I would do the last show. That's it. That's the only choice.
The closer.
Yeah.
Also, this is the same one, and I'm saying this, but I'm fairly certain it's the one where the lady saw him in the bar, showed him the kid, her kid, right, and then he saw, that joke right there.
Oh man,
that was pure comedy.
He said
he was trying not to let the rest of the people in the bar know.
He said, "What's up, bitch? What, bitch?" He said, "I was clever to call her that."
So they wouldn't figure it out.
They wouldn't figure it out.
She had just a bit more time.
Yeah, dude.
No, he was going ham and cheese. That session, but he was kind of saying what he felt needed to be said.
Yeah.
And I can't fault him for that.
And I think if you really do,
I mean, I don't think you can be faulted. I feel like it's like the people who are at fault are the ones that are getting mad. Even
hold on, that's scary talk.
What?
Can't be faulted.
Well, come on now.
He ain't God.
I'm not saying he can never be faulted. I'm just saying the people more at fault are the ones that are outraged when it doesn't even affect them.
Brody.
I agree with that.
When he dropped Sticks and Stones and they lost their mind over the car joke, the LGBT car joke. Yeah. That's when I knew that there's really nothing you could say that they weren't going to get mad at. Because that joke is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't really know where I'm going, but I really want to get in this car. Bro. If you're not going to laugh at that, then I don't know. You just don't want nobody to joke about you, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of jokes. It's to lighten the mood around everything. People have been making jokes about everything for all of time. You have to do that because it's hard out here. There's a lot of shit going down, so you make the joke to just lighten the mood around it. They're like, hey, I see what you're going through. Let's make a joke about it real quick. Just hey, relax. It's gonna be okay.
I don't want to say soft.
No, they soft.
It's soft.
Everybody getting mad about this is soft. You soft.
That's what I was talking about the black thing. He was like, the baby killed man.
Yo.
Yeah.
In Walmart. And he's like,
but that's not the thing that got you.
Like, come on.
Yeah, it's self-defense. But he killed the man.
Yo, like, actually. And it's so weird because part of me goes, well, he's doing rap. You expect some murderers. No, what? You don't. You don't actually. And if I'm being honest with you, if you're really thinking about it, I'm not capping for them, but you kind of also expect a little homophobia because they're rap dudes and sometimes it'd be like that, and that is how it is. I mean, everybody's heard of DMX, with a hood at. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm not capping for him, but it's like weird that you excuse the murder, but you didn't excuse... He was saying some wild shit, but... I was going to like...
Not on the same level, though.
No!
These are words as opposed to ending someone's life.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Hey, Dave, he said some wild shit.
Yeah.
Wild shit. But come on.
Yeah.
What do we... Yo, the words are up here and the murder's down here?
No.
Like, we serious? Come on. And I like the baby.
Yeah, he's pretty
word?
And I liked it.
Like I'm just saying.
You took the baby away from me.
I'm just saying. When I heard what he said,
negotiate the release of the baby.
Yo, that shit was so funny, yo. And yo, like, when I heard what he said, I watched it and I said, damn, son. I came in pushing. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, what do you expect me to do? I'm supposed to cancel him because he's just kind of speaking what he speaks because that's how he feels? Like, there's a certain level of, I don't know how to put it. Because as a black man, there's certain things that I don't want to hear said. But when people say how they feel about a subject around black people, I don't get mad at that. I'd rather listen to it, and then we can talk about this so you can get at least a perspective of mine. You know what I mean? And that's why I appreciated the 5 LGBT groups going to talk with the baby. Because they wanted to give their perspective on how they felt about what he's saying. Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like after that, I don't want to hear anything else about the baby said this. All right, he said it, and he literally went and talked to people about it to get another perspective to try and I don't know, learn, I guess. I don't know.
It's also, I don't know. It's just so weird. It's like, do you really just want nobody to say anything about you unless it's good? Cause
that's what I'm saying. That's not fair.
That's pretty wild.
It's just not fair.
Because guess what? So do I.
Everybody.
Like, what the fuck?
That's how we got there. I'm not about to walk on eggshells.
Yeah, grow up.
Like,
grow up.
Yeah, right.
Grow the fuck up. It is what it is. Like, I had to. We all did. Everyone does because that's the people we live around. You don't get to choose who talks to you.
This is literally our media.
Yeah.
They never say anything nice about anyone.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel though, it's like I get it. You know, I understand that, especially with the Daphne joke at the the part where she was like dead serious. She was like, "This is my human experience." She just wants to be believed. Mm-hmm. She wants to be believed that what she's going through is real for her. And it's like, yeah, okay, that is true. I do that, and a lot of people probably do too. It's just that it's because somebody doesn't understand it doesn't mean that they don't want to like fuck with you. They don't want to like hang out with you. They don't want to know more about you. You are different than what like
you're still an individual,
right? Like to any other woman or man out there. Like you think that? Do you think I really care what you are? Man, woman, trans woman, man, woman, trans.
No, I don't give a damn. Like,
cause like, are you cool? Or
are you cool?
Do you
vibe?
Do you vibe? You know what I mean? Like that.
That's word though.
Can we build businesses? Can we shake hands? Can we talk? Can we disagree? Can we disagree? And then still be able to, like, come on. And if we can't do that, then that goes beyond whatever gender you chose.
That's just you not being a good person.
Thank you.
Yep.
Say my piece.
We have an overarching human umbrella.
Yeah.
Are you a good human?
That's it. Damn. Yeah, so there's that. That was a good special. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. That special was masterpiece.
It's funny. Listen, like you said, Dave Chappelle the GOAT, man.
He really is.
The GOAT, man.
He brought me through the ringers. It was an emotional roller coaster.
Yo, word. Like, it's not a lot of comedians that can take me like that.
Yeah.
Like, listen, Kevin Hart's funny. I like the last special you did. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad though. It didn't take me through life like that.
I felt
The closure was that was a life experience.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I'm in the GOAT.
Did you peep those two ladies in the front that just weren't laughing after the trans thing?
Yes.
The
perfect shot. It's two ladies with like crazy hair just sitting in the middle of everything, and I'm like, that's funny.
There was a point because you saw them laughing. Mm-hmm. There was a point where they were just like, ooh.
And why?
But they came back.
Yeah.
They laughed at the end, and I was like, oh, nice shot. Nice recording. Mm-hmm. We would have used a whole different recording if that wasn't it. If they didn't laugh after.
I know cameraman was like, oh, I'm pointing over there.
Word. Hey man, it's Dave Chappelle, man. Like, if you don't understand that Dave Chappelle has no problem with you at this point of the specials, like this is the 6th one, and in every single one that he's ever mentioned trans people, the LGBT or anything like that, like he gives testimony of he understands, he supports your decisions. Motherfucker, if you gonna cut off your dick, I know you serious. and I hate to say this, but like it's not like he just has one friend. He has his wife is friends with trans people. They come over to his home. Like, if he didn't like you, they wouldn't be allowed in his home. That's just factual. That is factual. I don't give a damn what the wife say. Oh, get that up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but that's if he did not. Come on, man. You 6 specials deep. You really think he don't like y'all?
Man, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think people just need to stop being so outraged on, shit that doesn't affect them.
Being a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Boots the translator. Don't be a bitch.
Man, it's just so annoying to see like everything in the media. Like it's you see like way more often hate than just fucking treating people decently, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, you got to get the stories out. And people like to be outraged more than they like to be happy.
Fucking whack.
It's whack. But I wonder what algorithm figured that out.
I think that's honestly... No. I mean, it's literally just the human algorithm. Like, it's literally shown that we respond to hate and things more.
But it's like survival of us.
It sparks our interest more than, like, just your run-of-the-mill, like, good deeds or whatever the fuck.
Dude, there's days that I think about, like, if we figured out, like, alternate universe shit, and we find the universe that did it right when it comes to, like, actually feeding their community, like, happiness. Not even happiness, but, like, fulfillment. Did you kiss yourself through the camera? Did you just kiss yourself through the camera?
Kiss me through the microphone.
Relax. Continue, bro. Relax.
The fuck's going on here?
Mwah.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. If we found a universe that did it right, I'm afraid for that universe. Because we'd find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Aliens.
Okay, yeah.
We'd find it.
Yeah, we would.
I would fuck it up.
It would be, yeah. It'd be fucked up instantly.
We'd find it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think, did we do it?
Yeah. That was great.
Everybody touch your weenuses.
Listen.
I shall not.
This is us on the mic touching our weenuses. Not every other one's, but our own, because that's how we do it here. Our weenuses. Hey, back up. It's mine. Hey, touch yours. You know where they at? Yeah. Quit it.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I think that's it. I think that was a good episode, guys.
Yeah, that's some Scottie Pippen shit, huh?
That we really are, man.
MJ left
Scottie
us for 2
Pippen.
years and we was the best player in the team, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to be on that Jackie Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
42?
Thank you. What, you want me to say?
That's the
Miles
answer.
Morales? Huh?
Maybe some, what is it? What's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
42?
42.
42. Yeah.
All right, so wait
That's
for
right.
episode 42, ladies and gentlemen.
That'd be a special one.
Hell yeah. All right, guys.
It's been good.
We're just guys, and we're out of here.